What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have another game here planned for old Mr. Savage here, and he has no idea. You saw how the yearbook photo challenge went. He did absolutely abysmal. So today, you are going to be telling me all current champions in WWE, including NXT.
Okay.
And then once you tell me, I want you to tell me how you think their reign is going so far.
Ooh, okay. I just want to throw out there, I may have done bad on the yearbook, but I did not do as bad as Becky Lynch did on Jeopardy.
Yes. First off, undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And how is his reign going? I don't have to answer that. Roman Reigns' reign is going phenomenal. How would it not be? He's not wrestling much. The fans hate it. But it's bringing heat. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
I agree. Petey, tell me the World Heavyweight Champion.
Seth freaking Rollins. And he's killing it on all levels. I kind of want to see Nakamura beat him, but just because I wanted to see Nakamura win some gold. But other than Nakamura, I want to keep that title on Seth for right now.
Is he a better title chaser or title holder?
Seth can do anything.
I like him better as a chaser.
No matter what he does, he's entertaining.
Yes.
So it's not like some people that they get the belt, like Liv Morgan. She was so great as a chaser. But when she got the belt, she was just bland and stale. Seth Rollins isn't that way.
Seth Rollins has a lot in common with his wife, and they just feel like stars wherever they go.
Yeah.
Regardless of their performance on Jeopardy, she feels like a star at all times. Tell me the Women's World Champion.
Rhea Ripley.
Ooh, there you go.
Mommy. She is so freaking dominant. At this point, it's going to take a miracle to get the belt off of Monday Night Mommy.
Could she set a record? I think, what is it? Nikki Bella is the current record holder?
Modern day, yes. The Fabulous Moolah had
I'm not
like a
considering
25-year record. So
she's no.
But yeah, I mean, I don't see anyone beating Rhea Ripley anytime soon until Jade steps in.
Tell me the WWE Women's Champion.
Io Sky.
What you think of her reign?
It's got ups and downs. Like, she's so great in the ring. And some of the things she does promo-wise is a slam dunk. And then some of the things she does promo-wise is a big airball. I think she is definitely getting more and more entertaining. I think she's learning a lot from Bayley. And I'm really excited to see what is in the future, but not because of her title reign, but because of the new alliance with the return of Kairi Sane.
I will say, before Kairi Sane got added to the mix, and I think Asuka is in there temporarily, I think Bayley and Dakota were doing a big number in helping elevate her. You can argue Dakota, but her and Io just seemed to be close, and she was a good mouthpiece for when Bayley wasn't around for matches. So I'm going to agree with you. Also, have you noticed that we have a few champions currently? We're going to get into more in just a second. We have a bunch of champions right now that could realistically go on to set legitimate records as far as holding their titles the longest. And that is absurd for at one time to have so many dominant champions.
100%. Gunther already beat Honky Tonk Man's record. And then we can see Rhea Ripley beat Nikki Bella's record.
And you've been watching this twice as long as I have. Have you ever seen a period where there's so many dominant champions at one time?
No. Titles were always very interchangeable. To the point during the Attitude Era, we had the hardcore title where people were winning 27 titles in a night, sometimes it seemed.
Shout out to R-Truth.
And Crash Holly.
Yes. All right. Tell me who your reigning defending Intercontinental Champion is.
Gunther.
What do you think about him?
If anybody says anything bad about Gunther, I am going to find you and I'm going to kick you straight in the nuts. And if you don't have nuts, I'm going to kick you there anyway.
Do you think Gunther is going to get elevated to the world title picture eventually?
If he doesn't, I'm going to find Triple H and I'm going to kick him in the nuts.
Steph keeps him in her purse, remember, for that promo?
And then I'll kick her purse.
Tell me who your controversial United States champion is.
The Maverick himself, Logan Paul.
Now, I know you were very critical on him at first, and I know he has changed your mind tremendously.
Yeah.
As far as publicity outside of WWE's normal circle, do you think putting the title on him was a good idea?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Ray got injured. He needed surgery. They had to put it on someone.
Not even that part. Take the Ray injury out. Do you think it was the right time and the right person to put it on in that time?
Yeah, definitely. At first, I was kind of weary because United States title on SmackDown, Roman Reigns title on SmackDown, so no titles are going to be on SmackDown. But all the stuff that Logan Paul is putting on Instagram and YouTube or wherever of him showering with a belt and clapping cheeks with a belt and whatever else he's doing with a belt that I don't really want to know. I think it's great. I think it's new eyes. And as the authority to say, that's what's best for business.
Tell me who your undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions are.
That would be Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
Now, I don't know about you, but I wanted Balor to beat Seth at SummerSlam really bad. I was ready. I was all in it. And I was so wrapped up that I got disappointed when he lost. That's how in it I was.
I don't know if I would have chosen Finn to dethrone Seth. I don't know if that would have played out well.
Okay.
But as a tag team champion, I think they're doing great. I think it was very strange that they took the belt off of him for a couple weeks.
Yes.
I'm not too sure what the payoff is going to be there. Maybe just to form that bond between main event Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes so that they could lead into War Games. But I like the team. I like the fact that you think that it's going to end at any moment, their friendship, but it keeps going. It's fun and exciting.
How much are you anticipating Judgment Day in War Games? And do you wish that Rhea and another female talent would get added as the fifth members?
I think that the Judgment Day is going to do phenomenal in War Games.
Real excited to see how Dom kind of squirms out of things.
Yeah, I think Dom's going to be a key part of the entertainment factor of it. Just kind of the coward, not wanting to get physical.
Yep.
JD McDonough in this kind of match is going to be very fun to watch.
Yeah.
Do I wish it was Rhea and another girl? No, I don't. Because in WWE, they don't do the men hitting women. Like Rhea will get physical with a man, but you don't ever see, or you very rarely see a man get physical with a woman. So to see four guys fight four guys and have one girl fight one girl in a match, I think it'd just be really overly unrealistic.
Now, would you have Rhea somehow get in there? I'd love to see her just rock bottom Cody Rhodes or something because it's kind of believable.
No, I definitely see Rhea getting physical in that match.
Okay.
Not sure if it'll be inside the cage or if she will be some sort of
She could attack them in the
distraction
holding cell.
outside.
Yeah.
In the holding cell, or even they could be running down to the ring and there's Rhea Ripley just to spear them out of nowhere.
Book it. Tell me the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. I know you're a big fan of one of these people.
I am a big fan of Piper Niven. I am not a big fan of Chelsea Green.
Really?
Yeah, I think what she does is great, but I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of her. I am a fan of Piper. I think Piper is great. I think that because of her body style, she doesn't get the recognition she deserves.
Gotcha.
But I definitely am a big fan of Piper. How the reign, I mean, that reign's been kind of sloppy. Not so much because what they're doing, but it just seems like injury. Yeah.
They are entertaining.
They are entertaining. And I think they have put more light on the women's tag titles than any team has in a while.
I will agree with you. Now, you and I are both pretty big fans of NXT. I know I tune in weekly. I think you do. And so much so, we've talked about it before that we were at Vengeance Day back in February of this year. Now, I want you to tell me the champions of this dominant era of NXT right now. Tell me the main champion, the NXT champion.
Ilya Dragunov. Ilya is long overdue for some recognition in NXT. He had his time to shine in NXT UK, but of course, that didn't really get the eyes that it deserved. But to see him be the face of NXT right now during the hottest peak of NXT history, possibly, or at least NXT history ever since the rebrand.
People are saying that this era right now is hotter than Black and Gold era NXT.
I mean, I can't necessarily say that they're wrong in that fact.
It's a bold statement. I don't know if it's wrong or not.
I mean, it's definitely arguable, and there's definitely more eyes on the product now than there was before.
Yes.
Because the original Black and Gold, there wasn't a lot of eyes on it.
It was just
they were putting on amazing matches that I can still go back and watch and rewatch, but they didn't have the publicity that they have now.
Exactly. I 100% agree. Now, I want you to tell me also, side note, Ilya has been booked dominant for a while. He was the only person to have beaten Gunther, and he beat him twice, which is saying a lot. But tell me who, let's change it up. Let's not go in order. Who are the NXT Tag Team Champions? Brand new champions again.
As of Tuesday, you got the family.
Okay. What do you think?
And it's hard to tell you what their reign's going to look like because they're 3 days in as their reign. I don't like the fact that they took the belts off of Chase U because I am a Chase U fan. I think it's just weird that they only had the belt for 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 weeks. It wasn't long. It wasn't a month.
Yeah. That was an odd choice.
So we'll see how that plays out. It's hard to tell at this point how the reign is because it's completely fresh.
Tell me who the NXT Heritage Cup champion is and who did he win it from?
Oh, shit. It's Noam Dar still, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He won it back recently, but who did he take it from?
Oh, crap. I haven't even watched the damn match. No, this wasn't part of the rules, damn it. You just wanted me to lose something.
I'm trying here.
Who did he win it from?
While you're thinking about it, the metaphor have been pretty entertaining. I know there has been a lot of underground hype on Lash Legend because she had reportedly beaten a lot of Bianca Belair's records in-house at the Performance Center as far as like progression and just cardio and all that stuff. So they say she has a decent future ahead of her. Jakara Jackson, I don't know enough about. What's the other guy's name? I remember his name was Oliver Carter. What's his name now? Oro Mensah.
That's it.
I like him a lot. I could deal without the jellyfish pink dreads, but he is entertaining as well with Noam Dar. But who did he beat?
I don't remember.
He's dating current NXT superstar Thea Hale.
Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. I like wrestling. I don't like the desperate house girlfriends of
I just saw it
Orlando.
on the Instagram story.
Dragon Lee.
Let me double check. You might be right.
I remember they had a match for.
You could be right, but I think it's Nathan Frazier.
That might be right. Yeah, I remember Noam Dar wrestling Dragon Lee at a PLE, but I.
How about the current NXT Women's Champion?
Lyra.
Fresh champion. She beat Becky Lynch for it, which is quite the hat tip.
How was that? 3 weeks ago was 3 weeks ago at No Mercy? Was it 3 weeks?
I think so. I think so.
But no, I like Lyra. I think it was definitely a surprise to most when she beat Becky Lynch clean.
Yeah. That was a big rub. I think she has potential. I do like her work in NXT. I'm not going to lie. I've been a fan of her since before she won the championship. But the last thing on the list, I want you to tell me who.
Hold on. You know that you're going to get shanked for making him go last. Like, Dirty Dom Dom isn't somebody to mess with. He's going to find you. He's going to shank you.
Are you talking about our NXT North American champion?
I am. Like, you don't want to mess with someone that's done hard time.
He has done hard time.
And not only has he done hard time, but he has put more eyes on the NXT North American title than anyone that has ever held it.
You're sticking by it.
I am sticking by that.
I will agree that. Well, it also helps that it gets some eyes on Raw as well.
Yes, definitely. But him winning that title was the first time in a long time that NXT hit over 1 million.
That is true. Well, to wrap up, I want you to tell me your top 3 favorite champions matches to watch. Like, if you know person A is going to be on a pay-per-view and they're wrestling in this match, you got to watch this one. You might miss the other ones, but you're going to watch this one. What you got? Who you got? Top
Number
3.
Number one, without a doubt, is Gunther.
Okay.
There's no way that you should miss a Gunther match. Number 2, Seth Rollins.
Are these in order?
Yes, these are in order.
Gotcha.
I should have went 3-1, but I'm going 1, 2, 3. Gunther, Rollins, and then number 3.
I think you're forgetting somebody that you mentioned.
I don't think I'm forgetting anyone because
I think you need to go down a brand.
Well, I was thinking Ilya Dragunov, but at the same time, I love what Roman Reigns is doing when he's defending his title.
When he's defending his title.
You said the 3 that you cannot miss.
I said it.
And I'm going to say Roman Reigns. Ilya Dragunov puts on bangers, but the storytelling for Roman Reigns' title is going to draw me quicker than what Ilya's doing with his banger, because Ilya puts on bangers every match.
Yeah.
And it's almost to the point like it's expected. But when Roman Reigns defends his title, it's something to watch.
Now, last question, and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to assume your least favorite one to watch is probably the Women's Tag Team Championship. So we're going to nix that one. Tell me your least entertaining championship to watch.
Okay, you're going to be wrong because that would be my
on a regular basis. Not currently, on a regular basis.
Oh, on a regular basis.
Based off how they've been like the last couple of years.
Then, yeah, I would probably say the women's tag.
But I said you can't say that one.
I know. You know what? I really don't like the Heritage Cup matches.
Really?
I don't like the format. I don't like the format. It's like the British boot camp kind of style.
Yeah.
I don't like the rounds and stuff like that. It's just.
I think that's more of a geographical issue, more so than the match quality.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Nathan Frazier, Dragon Lee. They're putting on great matches all the time.
Oh yeah, it's not a match quality issue. It's just the match format issue that I don't like.
I can agree with that. I'll get down with that. Well, that is going to wrap up Petey trying to guess. Well, no, not trying to guess. He got all current champions correct. Give him a round of applause because last time it was a pathetic performance. But follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, everything at It's Cobb. Follow my boy Petey Savage at Dog Pound Wrestling, anywhere that you can follow somebody, even the selling apps. And that is going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least,
stay savage.